Hello, I'm here to tell you about the new piece I wrote for the contemporary ensemble called 2/7. So 2/7 really is not a complicated title at all. It really literally means seven explorable harmonic objects for two players. So these harmonic objects are multiple stops of natural harmonics built on string instruments. So in this case, it's for a viola and double bass. And each of them are to be fully realized within the time strain and under the pathways that the graphical scores laid out for the performers to follow. And so it is up to the performers to decide which of the four pathways they would like to start, to enter, to traverse, and to end on. And at what point are they going to transit into which harmonic objects they are given? And so each of the pathways are indicated by different articulations that are going to create very contrasting temporal differences. And so between the two players, they will collaborate to create a final performable score based on their preferences and also their improvised musical sensibilities in terms of bridging all these harmonic objects together.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the third day of the CMU Contemporary Ensemble's online New Music Festival. My name is Daniel Curtis, and I'm the director of the CMU Contemporary Ensemble. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon for the live premiere performances of new compositions by Annie Shea and Nancy Galbraith. Over the 4 days of this festival, we're premiering 8 works composed by CMU faculty and graduate students, which explore live, online, collaborative performance. Working with the talented musicians of the CMU Contemporary Ensemble to bring these new works to life has been a fascinating experience, one filled with some new frustrations and challenges, but also some wonderful discoveries. Throughout this isolation, musicians across the globe really have had to focus almost exclusively on solo repertoire and otherwise playing alone. The driving force behind this project has been to find new ways for musicians to collaborate live while separated. Through Zoom rehearsals, we have worked together to try to understand how Zoom operates, what latency does to our sense of musical time, and how Zoom compresses and rebalances our collective sound. Composers and performers have worked together to find the most artistry and expression in this new medium. Even still, there's always some element of chance in performing live on the internet, and especially on Zoom, where certain things are out of the performer's control. To me, this adds some extra excitement, and I hope it reminds us that this is very much a live performance. During the performance, we invite you to add your comments and questions into the YouTube live chat, and we'll join you there as soon as the performance is finished. And so now, without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to the two musicians who are premiering our first piece this afternoon. Here are Emily Tarantino and Stephen Weiss performing the live premiere of Annie Shea's 2/7. And that was the live premiere performance of 2/7 by composer Annie Shia. Well done, Emily and Stephen. And now I believe Annie joins me here in the Zoom call. So I can say to you, Annie, congratulations and thank you for writing this wonderful, inventive piece. I want to know what it was like for you to hear it being played over the internet just now.
Oh, look, congrats to Steve and Emily. You guys sounded really, really awesome. And, like we just did a run through about 10, 20 minutes ago now. But there's something about the idea of performing that time when when you just perform it just felt like a different piece altogether.
It was
Like
totally different,
it
wasn't it?
was, yeah, it was just like, it really reminded me why we love doing this so much. Composers, why do we always, go through this process of writing music and go and have it performed? It's like this magic moment when you hear it actually becomes alive. And so thank you so much for making that happen. It was it still is a magical moment for me, even though, we're dealing with this really strange format, nothing is quite perfect. But there's something about the intention that came across so strongly, even with all these technical limitations. So yeah, still sends chills up down my spines.
Yep, that was unexpected, but really awesome. So congratulations to you, Annie,
Oh,
and
thank
to
you.
Emily and Stephen as well. Wonderful performance. We're going to continue the conversation now in the YouTube live chat. So the performers will be joining you there very soon, and I hope you stick around or come back at 4:30 for the second premiere of today, which is Virtual Moonlight by Nancy Galbraith. So hope to see you then and see you in just a moment in the live chat.
High five.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, it's great, and maybe one day we'll get to play this live and hear you play
Definitely.
live. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Let me know. Yeah, this was actually my last performance as a CMU